Today we are just south of Sedona, Arizona at the Courthouse Vista Parking. This could sometimes be referred to as the Bell Rock Trailhead as well. From this parking area you can access the Bell Rock Pathway, the Courthouse Butte and Bell Rock Loop, which I will be doing, and the hike up Bell Rock itself. The hike is about 4 miles or 6.4 kilometers round trip. It is rated as moderate, has a minor elevation gain of about 360 feet or 110 meters. Another option you have for accessing this loop with a similar mileage would be just south of here at what the Forest Service calls Bell Rock Vista. On Google Maps, it's listed as Courthouse Loop South Trailhead. That would add just probably under a mile round trip distance to the loop. Alternatively, you could access the Courthouse Butte Loop clear up from Little Horse Trailhead. You would be using the Bell Rock Pathway to connect on down here. It would add quite a bit of distance to the hike, but it's an option that you could look at if you wanted to go a little further. All these trailheads are fee areas. You will need a Red Rocks Pass, which you can purchase from the self-service kiosk at the trailheads using a credit or debit card. The kiosks sell daily or weekly passes. Daily passes are $5, weekly passes are $15. Alternatively, you can purchase passes from some vendors in town. Available there, you can get the annual Red Rocks Pass for an additional $5 over the weekly pass for $20. If you have an America the Beautiful Interagency Pass, though, you're covered. Just lay that in your dash so they can see it. So the nearby Red Rock here, directly in front of us, that is Baby Bell. And off in front of us now here, got the East Twin and the West Twin buttes. East Twin and West Twin. So here we are at another junction. We're going to stay on Courthouse Butte, which immediately enters wilderness area. To the left there is the Llama Trail. So here we can get a better look at East Twin and West Twin mountains there in the middle of the foreground. South side of Courthouse Butte here. Back here at Bell Rock Pathway. So I'm about to come to an intersection and this gets confusing because either I misunderstood the sign or there's a discrepancy between the maps and the signage. Okay, looks like we're back to Big Park Loop, which will connect us back to the Bell Rock Pathway. It's my understanding that the sign indicates that I'm about to get on Big Park Loop. Map indicates that I'm on the Courthouse Butte Loop still. So I'm not sure here. We're just coming around the west side of Courthouse Butte here, headed back north, generally speaking. I think our technical direction is probably west, but getting ready to cut back over. It'll hit, this is called Big Park Loop. We'll hit Bell Rock Loop, I think, here shortly. Yeah, we're just kind of coming around the south side, I guess. South side of Courthouse Butte on Big Park Loop. Middle trail that cuts back to the south there. So we're right here coming around the south side of Courthouse Butte. Hi. All right. Here we are getting intersection, Big Park Loop. Big Park Loop goes on south there towards the village of Oak Creek. And we are going to, well, I guess it goes both ways, doesn't it? Big Park Loop. Okay, so we're headed towards the Bell Rock pathway here. Rector connector. I think it goes that way. Big Park Loop. To the west, to the east, to the east. Big Park Loop to the east. To Bell Rock pathway this way. Rector connector that way. Okay, looks like we made it back to the Bell Rock pathway. Ready to cut back north. I just want to add in here, I was on the trail that I was supposed to be on, that I intended to be on the whole time. There's just confusion or discrepancy between the signage, and Google Maps and All Trails both show that section as Courthouse Butte Loop. The signage on site shows that as part of the Big Park Loop. Once you get back to the Bell Rock pathway, you'll go back on north towards the Courthouse Vista where you came from. Won't take you long at all as you go by Bell Rock. Once you get up here a ways, you'll kind of reach a point where you have the option of going left or right. As you can see it in the video here, left takes you on the phone trail, which will also take you right back to where you came from as well. Otherwise, if you go to the right, it's just a short distance and you'll reach the junction for the Bell Rock extension, which is the path you probably came in on. If you want to add a little more to this hike, you can do the hike up Bell Rock itself. When you're already on Bell Rock pathway, that's probably only going to add about 0.6 of a mile or 1 kilometer to your hike and a couple hundred feet or about 60 meters of elevation gain. Thanks for joining me today for this hike around Bell Rock and Courthouse Butte. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe so you can get notified about all my latest adventure videos. If you have any comments, leave those in the comments section below. Thanks and have a good day.